Hello everyone, this is Susie Q of Susie Q's Bunting Babes, and today I have Bethany with me, and I am going to be changing Bethany out of her cute little Christmas outfit and into another one that's not such a festive one. Today is December the 26th, and Christmas was yesterday, and so I'll be telling you a little bit about some of the things that I received for Christmas, while I do that, I'm going to be changing little Bethany. And so let me put her down for a moment and show you what she's going to be wearing. So I have this cute little onesie and sort of like a jumper over it. It's got cute little owls on it, and the little onesie does too. And then I thought that I would pair it up with this pretty light pink bow. And then underneath it, I am going to be putting this little short sleeve onesie, which has monkeys, giraffes, and see those little tiny owls? I just had to choose this one because of the little owls. So she'll be wearing that. And then she's going to be wearing tights today because it's, when I woke up this morning, it was 24 degrees outside. But anyways, I wanted to put these tights on here with a little lace on the back. And then it's an open tight, no feet in the bottom. And so, but it does have this little lace along the bottom. And so, I'll be putting those on here, plus out of my my box of socks. Since it's such a fancy pair of tights, I thought instead of using really super lacy socks, I'm going to use these light pink sort of, they still have a little design on them, but they're not so lacy. And I don't know if we're going to be able to see the lace anyway up here. So that's what we'll be wearing for socks, and then I'm going to be putting these little satin pink shoes on her with the little bows on the top. Okay, I'm probably going to need to powder her today, and so we'll just take that as it comes. Bethany is my silicone that I do need to powder when I change her, because her silicone is a lot more stickier than my Lorelei. The artist that made Bethany also made Lorelei, and I think that by the time Lorelei was her second silicone sculpt, and so I think by the time she got to making Lorelei, she figured out, what the right combination would be for the silicone, or maybe silicone was updated by then. I'm not sure what it is, but I know that little Bethany's a bit more stickier. So let's go ahead and take this little outfit off. This is her Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer outfit that she was wearing for Christmas. And so we'll go ahead and take that off. And speaking of Christmas, I sure enjoyed all the Christmas videos this past week. Gosh, got to be in on everybody's celebration, and it was just so much fun. Gosh, Christmas is just a really fun time in Dollyland. I mean, it's a fun time, outside of Dollyland, but where I really enjoyed it. Everybody's Christmas decorations, and everybody getting their babies dressed up in all their festive Christmas clothes, and it's just really a lot of fun. So let me see if I can get this over her. I'm going to take her little bow off. Whoop, you don't want to poke your eyes out. Take her little bow off, and then let's see if I can slip this over her head. Very, very carefully over that rooted hair. So, as a lot of you know, silicones, when they root the hair, it's rooted inside the silicone, and so they can't, because the head is solid, they can't go inside and glue it. And so silicone doll's hair is very, very delicate. It'll pull out if you're not super careful with it. And so I try to be super careful. I'm going to go ahead and do my little plastic baggie trick. And Bippy, if you're watching, I told you that that next time I change one of my silicone dolls that I would show you what I do. Now there's a couple of ways that this is done. There are a lot of ladies that use little mittens over their hands when they're taking the silicone dolls clothes off and on. But since I'm going to be, you know, her whole arm is exposed, I'm going to be using this baggie. And what I do is I pour a little bit of, it's baby powder cornstarch. And it's not Johnson & Johnson's. It's just baby powder cornstarch. It's actually, I get it at Dollar Tree, and it's talc free. So, whoops, almost dropped it. So anyway, what I do is I take it and I put it in there and I shake it to where it's coated. And then if there's any excess, I shake it out into a trash can, and then the baggie is coated. And so then the next thing I do is I put the baggie over the hand and the arm. Let's see, I guess I'll do this side first. And then that way, when I'm slipping the arm or the clothing off, it slides right over the plastic bag, as you can, it's a plastic bag, as you can see. And then I'll go ahead and show you this side too. And this is just how I do it. There's so many different techniques of dressing and undressing a silicone baby doll. You know, everybody has their little tricks that they use. So this onesie that she's wearing is it's a newborn size, but it's a little snug on her, and so the onesie that I chose for her today is 0 to 3 months, so that it's not such a struggle to, you know, take off and on. And since she already has powder on her arm, I'm going to go ahead and blot that in, because that's really going to help me get her changed into her new outfit. So, and since I'm powdering her, I might as well, I'll get my little powder thing here, and let's go ahead and do her arms or her legs. And so yeah, the tights, it'll really help for me to put the tights over her legs when I get to that point, if she's powdered really well. So, and I get little toes. It's kind of fun and just relaxing to powder, you know. Very, very relaxing. Just take it easy. Take it one leg at a time. Yep. Okay. Now, we put the lid on this before I spill it. I've been known to spill. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is put her cute little onesie on. And like I said, I chose a 0 to 3 months to put on her, because that other one was just, it just would, I mean, the body of it fit her, but it would, the fit around the head was just too tight. And so I'm just going to go ahead and grasp her little hand, and see, it's just, because she's powdered, it's just slipping right on. Isn't it, Bethany? Yes, it is. So, yeah, I had a really nice, really fun Christmas with my husband yesterday. We have a game room that he just finished building up in the farmhouse. It's upstairs. And there's a pool table up there, and there's a darts game, and there's another game that we like to play. It's called Washers. But anyway, we had a fun time yesterday with we played Washers, and then we played pool, and I'm pretty good at pool. I mean, the last time that he and I played, I won a game, but he won 2 games yesterday, and that's okay because I really enjoy playing the game. So you guys probably can't believe that Susie Q plays pool, but I mean, I don't play pool, but you know, I like it as a game. I don't, you know, I don't gamble or anything like that with it. It's just I grew up playing this game called Caroms, and it's like a board, sort of like pool. It's a real slick board, and that you hit these little things. They're little discs called caroms, and you hit them into each other, and they slide into pockets, and it's just really a really fun game to play. And so I learned how to figure out, you know, where to hit the carom, on which edge to hit it on, and all that stuff, in order to get it in the pocket, or to bank, you know, the caroms off of each other. So anyway, so that just kind of evolved into figuring out how to play pool. So it was we had a lot of fun, and then my daughter called, and we were kind of in the middle of the second game, or almost to the end of it. My husband was winning, so I'm going to give him that game. Anyway, she called to wish us a Merry Christmas, and we talked to her for quite a while, and then I came back to the farmhouse, and you know what? Let me go ahead. I was on the right track the first time around. See, when I get to talking, what I want is the ruffles on the back of the tights to show through, you know, to show underneath, but so I had the right idea in the first place. It's going to look funny, like, you know, right now, but once the little dress is on, it'll be just fine. Yes, it will be. So yeah, then I came back to my other house and made Christmas dinner, which the turkey was done, and a 15-pounder. So we had turkey and dressing and sweet potatoes and cranberries and green bean casserole, and you know, the works. So it looks like these are going to be a little long on her. So what I'm going to do, I'm just sort of like tucking the length into it, you know, underneath it, like you would do to shorten. And I think that's going to work just fine. All right, so next we're going to put on the little long sleeve owl onesie, which is really, really darling. See the little owls? Put that on. And I might need my little plastic, my little baggy trick for this. We'll see. In fact, I think I will. So, yeah. So, anyway, Bippy, if you're still watching, I don't, you know, have to shake the powder in every time. Like, the powder stays in here for many, many, many changings. And I just showed you, I poured it in this time to show you the technique of doing it. Since I told you I was going to show you how in one of my last videos. See how easily that just slips right on? That's just, and then it slips right off of her arm and hand because it's, you know, you're pulling the fabric over real slick plastic. So anyway, that's just a trick. That is just a trick. I learned that several years ago from watching someone else's video. That's the trick that they used, and I remembered it. I didn't even have a silicone back then, but you know, I tend to remember things that I think are, you know, that work really well and unique. Okay, so this onesie also has go underneath the little tights. Yeah, see, the tights I thought was a cute idea, but then I'm not thinking ahead, you know, trying to deal with the onesie, because I'm actually not used to having my babies wear tights to show. Like I'll put tights on underneath that don't have the lace on them, in case I'm, you know, putting something on them that is a dark fabric or a red fabric, like a black or a dark blue, just in case, so that it, the dye doesn't rub off. But to have the little lace show, that's different and unique for me to do. Okay, so far so good. Then the last step is going to be this little, cute little, well, I called it a jumper in the beginning, but now it's just a little dress that slips over, because now jumper to me now means sweater, because of my dolly friends that live in the UK, they call sweaters a jumper. So this isn't a jumper. We used to, when I grew up, there was a fad that was a dress like this, and they called it a jumper. So that's all I know about it. But anyway, so now, see, now I've learned that jumper is a sweater. So that's what I'm not going to call this a jumper any longer. Okay. So there's her little dress. She's got that on with her sweet little tights. And the next step is going to be to, we're going to put her, see if I can get her to where you can watch this. I'm going to be putting her little socks on and her little shoes. So put these on, her sweet little feet. There you go. So yeah, when I get through dressing Bethany, I wanted to show those of you who don't know what See's candy is. My husband gave me a box of my very favorite See's candy for Christmas. A whole pound of dark chocolate covered marzipan. And so I'm going to bring that, I brought the box in, and I'm going to open the lid, and I'm going to let you take a whiff of it to see if you might like it. It's my favorite See's candy in the whole wide world. And then my mother-in-law, my husband's mom, she also gave me a box. She gave me a 2-pound box of assorted See's candies, which is to die for. I mean, I'll show you that too. And I'll break the marzipan in half so that you can see, especially you, Suzanne, of Suzanne's Babies. I know that both of us love marzipan, and I'm going to break one in half, and I might just have to eat it, you know. But I wanted to break it in half to show you what the inside looks like. Okay. So there we have the little tights over the socks, over the shoes. There we go. And the last step will be to put her little pink bow on. There. Okay. Let's see. I think what I'm going to do this is I'm going to see if I can get her to sit up like that. And then, because she's kind of heavy to try to hold up to put the bow on, we'll just sort of slip it over her head like that. And adjust it. And there we go. So there's Bethany. She's got her bow on, and let's see, fix her little hair. So she's got her cute little owl outfit on, and now she's all comfortable again, and she's not wearing her festive Christmas outfit anymore. Now she can relax and play and do whatever she wants. And I'm going to lay her down because I am going to go ahead and pick up over here the See's Candy that I wanted to show for those of you who don't know what See's Candy is. And this is a California treat, and this is where you can order it online, but you can pick it up in person in California. So I'm going to take the lid off, and I'm going to show you this wonderful box of dark colored marzipan. And see, there's one missing because I ate it last night. So can you smell that? Does that smell like almond and chocolate? Yeah, it does. So I'm going to take another one and I'm going to break it in half. And I'm going to show you, let me see if I can, there it goes. This is what it looks like on the inside. And what it is chopped up almonds, almond paste, I guess is what it is. And it's just to die for. And it's got the dark chocolate. My favorite is dark chocolate. Now you can probably get these in milk chocolate too. But I like dark chocolate. So I'm going to have to eat this one. Oh, that's yummy. I'm sorry. I wish I could. I wish I could share with you guys. I really do. But, you know, it's really hard to share over the internet. Okay, so this is the box that my husband's mom gave me. It's 2 pounds, and I'll show you. This is all the assorted ones. And see, there's 2 missing. Because I also had to have 2 of them last night. I just had to. So, if you can reach through and grab one, I'll hold it here for a second. Because if you want any of those, please feel free to just grab whichever one that suits your fancy. You got it? Good. Okay. Okay, so I guess that's all I was wanting to talk about for today. And I wanted to dress Lorelei, and of course we have Augie. He's waiting for snow still. Although it was really cold this morning, and it's still cold outside, we are having a really sunny day. So there's not going to be any snow for today. But I hear that there's snow in the forecast in a few weeks, so we'll see. So anyway, Augie says hello to all his little bear friends from all over the world. He says hello. I'm here to save the day. And then we'll put Augie right there. So anyway, everyone, thanks for stopping by and visiting, and I hope to see you all soon. And until we meet again, bye-bye.